Good morning. Hey, Suggers. Y'all, look. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. Yeah, we're going to try. Oh, God, I thank you for waking me up and keeping me safe as I slept last night. And He's been good. He has. So today, hold on, my TV. I don't know what the remote is all in the cover. Hold on. I had to mute the TV. Oh, so today is Saturday. Oh, y'all, your girl had some kind of bug. Yeah, been back and forth to the doctor. Caught some kind of bug. I didn't know that it was a bad stomach virus going around, but it is. Jalen was sick, and then I guess I caught it from her or something like that. But I thought it was something serious, okay? So I've been back and forth to the doctor. I went and had some tests done and things like that, and I'm finally coming down off of it, and it's been 2 weeks, okay? So I have a little more energy today. I actually rubbed some magnesium on my feet last night. Baby, I went to sleep. Do you hear me? I woke up this morning about 4 o'clock, went to the restroom, and I went back to sleep, and I'm just getting up again. And I don't know what time it is yet. Let me see. It is 9:13. Yeah. So it's one of those days. So I got up and went in the front of the house. G was already up. And I got some things on my list that I need to take care of. It's another one of those menopausal days. Okay. What is it? See, lost my train of thought just that quick. Lord, have mercy. What is it? Crud muffin. It's one of those days. We're going to say that when I'm all over the place, basically. I got some things I want to do. What is it called? ADD. Being able to, I don't know, just all over the place. And my room got to be touched today. My bathroom got to be touched. The hall bathroom got to be touched. The kitchen got to be touched. So those are the things right off the way. I mean, like, seriously. The bedroom, I could do that before I go to bed, but I know I'm one of those people, I'm going to be from the bedroom to the bathroom to the kitchen till I get it done. Because if I leave out here to go take something to the laundry room, I'm going to start fooling with something up there. Yeah. So, my word. So I want to talk about this real quick. So for those that have never heard of H. pylori, okay, look it up. So that's what I dealt with all of 2025, 2024, 2023. I think it started early 2023. And I didn't know what was going on with me. So it took a whole year and something for me to find out. Well, yeah. Well, really longer than that. But I had to take 2 rounds of antibiotics. It's a bacteria infection. And y'all, I bit my lip some kind of way. And it's doing some things. But I had 2 rounds of antibiotics. So basically I was taking 2 different antibiotics 4 times a day, plus a acid reflux medicine, which is omeprazole, and Pepto-Bismol. So, okay. So just imagine for 14 days, I had to take that every day. Then I had to wait a given period of time. It took 3 months after that to get my next appointment to be tested to see if I didn't have it, that it would see if it was gone. Well, it wasn't gone, and I could tell. So I had to go on another round of antibiotics. One of the antibiotics was $850. No, ma'am, that's insurance didn't cover it. So they told me I needed to go on Canada's website. It's a website that you can go on and you can get medication. Well, it was still $500 or something. I told them, no, y'all gonna have to give me something my insurance gonna cover. Well, they did. So then I had to go on another round, 14 days, until I was done. Well, it took another 3 months for me to be tested. And when I did, oh, praise God, it was gone. Listen, y'all, that thing is horrible on your system, okay? Now, contrary to popular belief, I eat horribly, okay? That's what people think. I eat horribly, but I don't. So for the past, since 2023, maybe once a month, I'll eat like a hamburger patty, but it's not all ground beef. So I'll take a portion of it, and I always use a very lean ground beef, and or try to use grass-fed or something like that. But I will mix it with ground chicken. I tried mixing it with ground turkey. I didn't like the smell of it. It made me nauseous. So I mix that. But mainly I eat salmon, fresh salmon. If I can't get fresh, I'll get frozen salmon. I eat egg substitutes. I was doing at first whole grains and seeded breads. What else? Broccolini, squash. I barely eat seasonings now, okay? I haven't been eating, if I had seafood, it would just be with salt and onion and celery, bell pepper. You know what I mean? No crab boil stuff. Just things like that. That's been my, and at first I wasn't eating 3 meals a day because I was intermittent fasting and I lost 30 pounds. And then when this thing kicked me, really kicked in, I lost more weight, and I got down to a size 8 clothes. Yeah. Which was good for me because it felt good, like the pressure of the weight was not on my back anymore. But I just didn't feel good internally, okay, because of the H. pylori, what it was doing to my gut. And it was an experience I don't wish on anybody, okay? Now, I've heard someone that had it before, and we never went in detail as to how did it make them feel and things like that. So I didn't know what to expect. So I just knew that I was catching it. Yeah, listen. So I've been trying to eat the way that they tell me I need to eat to really deal with this bacteria, and taking the medication. And the medication do a number on you itself, on top of you trying to get rid of that thing. And so once you go on the antibiotics and you are off of it, you are totally clear. Now you have to go on a journey to build up your gut health. That takes time. And for me, because I can't have certain things like nothing that's a stimulant, no caffeine, nothing that's going to give me the jitters. I found out like certain supplements that I'm allergic to. Now, on top of dealing with that, I am now, what the doctors say, I am in menopause, okay? I still have all my lady parts, but it has been a full year that I have not had a cycle. Perimenopause, I went through for well over 10 years, okay? To be exact, about 11 years. I can look back and see the symptoms that I had or the things that I was going through at that time. That is a part of perimenopause. And what they don't tell you is when you start having issues with your high blood pressure or your blood pressure going high, you start to see your sugar, or you become a pre-diabetic. You can develop PCOS. You have skin itching. You have dry skin. Your allergies get worse. You have digestive issues, fatty liver. What else is it? Your vision changes. My hair fell out, y'all. I literally was on live one day combing my hair, and I had a ball of hair like this. I had a fro, and then I had a low fro. And I'm like, I didn't know what it was. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What else is it? Like I said, your allergies, they get to be real, real bad, okay? And for me, I can't take allergy medicine. So I have to deal with it. What else? Your joint pain. You start getting joint pain. Now, I think for me, because my gut health is not where it needs to be, because I'm just fresh out of being tested and finding out that I didn't have it, and trying to build that gut health back up. And then I caught another infection, but it wasn't the H. pylori, praise God. How do I know? Because I was just tested and I got my results back. Everything was good. But she did tell me there was a bug going around. And today I can see it's not gone, but I see something better. I see a difference. The pain and the stuff that I was feeling, I'm not feeling it that bad today. It was to the point that I couldn't eat, and I went to the doctor, and they examined me, and she said, it's a bug going around. And she had already looked at I had already had some test results done, but she was like, I'm not seeing anything that's showing that anything else is going on. So she gave me some vitamin D to take, and she also gave me some muscle relaxers for my back, and told me to make an appointment with my GI specialist, and I did. I made an appointment, but it was supposed to be for the end of the month, and that's how bad I felt. I was like, listen, do y'all have anything? I'll do a virtual visit. And so she gave me a virtual visit, and I had that, and she sent me to have tests done. Well, I went and had all the tests done, and then I got my results back. And when I tell you, it was a relief. It really was. It was a relief. And then there's some other things that's going on. And I'm just like, it's a testing of my faith and my trust in God. And I'm learning to trust him. I'm trying to cast down those negative thoughts and things like that. But y'all, I don't wish that on nobody. That I really don't. And then menopause itself, ladies, gentlemen, your mother, your aunt, your sister, your cousin, that's a female. It can start in your 30s. If you start to have any problems with your female reproductive system, okay, and get your hormones checked. Your cycle is not normal, get your hormones checked, okay? Because your hormone levels is what affects your body, your hormones. No, a lot of doctors won't tell you this, but I have done so much research. I have gone and I've talked to menopause specialists. Do your research online. You can't believe everything, but I'm telling you, two people ain't gonna tell the same lie. Okay, you get what I'm saying? And then assess how you feel. When you start feeling certain things, write it down on your calendar. So I know certain times of the month I go through certain things. So I'm still going through PM, even though I haven't had a cycle, I'm still having the changes, the mood swings, the irritability, the digestive changes, that you have, ladies, when your cycle get ready to come on. I'm still having all of that. I'm just not having a flow. I have the PMS for 2 full weeks. I go through PMS. And then on top of all of that, the different changes that are going on with menopause. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And a lot of women pass judgment on you that you eat horribly, that you this, that you that. But when your body is doing some things to you that are out of your control, you can do all that you can. You can do all that you can. I'm not where I was. And now I'm eating differently and I'm gaining weight. I don't eat junk food every day. I don't eat candy every day. I don't even eat fried chicken anymore, contrary to popular belief. I do eat beef at least once a month. This past month, I had it more than once because I made some chili, but it was not just mixed with, I've been eating a lot of ground chicken, and I make sure that it's a good one, organic, and very lean chicken. And I don't eat the skin. So yeah, I haven't even had my favorite, which is tuna fish. I haven't even had that because of the mayo, but I can have it in moderation. But mainly I just been eating fish, chicken. Every now and then I'll give me some junk. I can't lie. And sweet potatoes, I've been replacing my regular white potatoes with more sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I love white potatoes. And my nutritionist told me that I can have a white potato. Just balance it out with a protein and a vegetable, and get a low glycemic fruit. So mainly I've been eating strawberries, cantaloupes, and honeydews, and pomegranates. Pomegranates can be real sugary, but I eat the pomegranate seeds for the fiber. So, and the broccolini and broccoli, kale, rutabagas, my mixed greens, collards, turnips, mustards, kale, mix them together. And I've been throwing cabbage over in there with it. So today, I picked some greens from my garden, and I put them on last night to make a small pot, and I just let them simmer. So I'm going to add some more greens to it today. And I'm going to try to make some coleslaw because we have some hot dogs in the refrigerator. I got some chicken sausage I'm going to take out of the freezer and thaw out for myself. They have a lot of sodium. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil them for about an hour on low to get the majority of the sodium out. I will rinse them off, and then I will boil them again. Okay. Now, some people might be like, that's not going to get rid of it. Well, I'm following directions of the nutritionist that my insurance pay, okay, to give me this advice. So I'm doing what I can, and that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have me a sausage dog. I got me some wheat bread. I'm going to put me a little mustard on it, and I'm going to get me some coleslaw, and the coleslaw consists of mayo and apple cider vinegar and a little sugar, okay? That's going to be my treat to myself today. And with some air fried sweet potato fries. That's what I'm gonna have. So y'all look into H. pylori. Also, ladies, get your hormones checked for menopause. You may not even know what all is going on with you. And a lot of women say they haven't had any symptoms. They may have had some and don't realize that it's perimenopause, okay? If you start having problems with being a diabetic, there you go. What else? You start skipping periods, or you start bleeding heavy, or you start cramping real bad. Get checked because fibroids come from that because I have fibroids. And it's hard, y'all. It really is. It's hard. And then the muscle spasms that you have, the joint pain, the fatigue that comes with it, the brain fog that comes with it. Like, seriously. Seriously. And then, you know, it's debilitating to me. It really is. Yeah, it just, I'm having to embrace where I am right now, for real. Really. It's not easy because there's a part of me that still feel like I can get up and go and do this and do this and do this and do this and go like I used to. But then my body, when I get up to go and I start going and then things start aching and go sit down somewhere. So I still get up and I push through, even though I might be in pain. The days when my equilibrium is off. If y'all dealing with that dizziness and you don't know where it come from, it's a part of perimenopause and menopause, okay? So you have perimenopause, you have menopause, and you have post-menopause, okay? Look it up. They all got some stuff going on. But it's over 200 symptoms that you deal with in perimenopause, y'all. Yeah, look it up for yourself. I'm here to tell you, it's some menopause specialists that go live on TikTok. They sit and they answer your questions. Insurance don't pay for it, so it's out of pocket. I don't know if they found a way for your insurance to pay for it, but some gynecologists do specialize in that. If you find one, you have found a lick, okay? Because my primary care that I had and my gynecologist that I went to, well, the gynecologist did give me some information, but my primary care doctor, she, I could have slapped her with a hot brick. Just, y'all. But anyway, I've been talking to y'all for over 20 minutes about this. So, let me get up. I have not had breakfast because my stomach is still not where I need to be. But like she said, don't force myself to eat. What I'm going to do is, I got some sourdough crackers. I may chew on those. But I want to get up and get some things done in the house. So y'all going to come with me. It's a no judgment zone, honey. It's a trying to survive kind of zone. All right. That's it. All right. Let's get it. There's something in that trash.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna change my clothes. Decided to change my clothes so I won't get bleach all on me. Be right back. Okay, y'all. So plans changed. I'm gonna have to start back here first. I had got my cleaning towels. G sprayed some. I had a bottle of peppermint oil that I use outside. I didn't tell him. He didn't know that it wasn't cleaning solution. So he sprayed it and it ran me out the kitchen. It's gonna have to air out before I can go up there. So I'm gonna get started back here. It's got my nose burning. Hey, G. I was calling you, you ain't hear me.
I sure did.
I fell off the couch.
Oh. I hate hearing stuff like that. You failed. You failed on camera?
Not fail, but I lost my balance once I got down. Huh? It came up. Ooh, look how dusty it is in that one.
Well, now that you mention it, what am I gonna do with you, man? Tell me, what am I gonna do?
You need me to get up there?
Imagine that being on your feet. So, like black ice. That's perfect.
You want to put these back up? No, they ain't. 10 grade 1.
I look up. Look at it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The table look better. I need
It
something
does.
on it. Hey, you gotta help me
Keep it
fold it.
clean. Keep it clean.
I need something on it to decorate the table. That centerpiece ain't doing it for me.
No, you don't. You can put a flower on it. Don't,
Yeah,
you don't
grab
want
it
to put it
upside.
in. That's not. You be hush.
Then we should put this long one on the other one, or
Oh.
damn,
I
it's
told-
20 feet long.
I
man.
told you. You can fold it in half. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Make it fit on here.
That's how you get it. Make it quick. Get cones like, yeah, that's how you do the cones. See? See that?
Yeah. Now to bring a little. Feel like I need. I think I should put this gray one on here across it.
You can make it work for you. You know how you do decorate that stuff. Come on now. You
That way.
understand these pictures?